So Tesla versus Toyota has kind of quickly emerged as like the new rivalry in the automotive industry, right? So Tesla, and by default Elon Musk, say that without a doubt an electric vehicle is 100% the future of the automotive industry, right? He claims that hybrids are kind of a pointless, unnecessary stepping stone at this point, and that when you try and be hybrid, you end up not being good at being an EV or being an internal combustion. And I guess that holds weight, right? A lot of times hybrids are a compromise. But see, now Toyota has changed the game with hybrids. It used to be that you used to have to sacrifice performance for like efficiency when it came to a hybrid, but like that's no longer the case. Hybrids, yes, they add complication, but they're also adding horsepower and torque. On top of that, Toyota claims accurately that they can build multiple hybrids for the same amount of resources it takes to make one heavy-ass fully electric vehicle, right? Not only that, but they can do it more affordably for the customer, and they also accurately claim that more people on this planet driving hybrids is better for climate change or sustainability or whatever your argument is than a few affluent people driving $100,000 EVs and the rest of the people driving gas guzzlers, right? It's common sense. Also, hybrids, they eliminate range anxiety, any concerns that the infrastructure is not there. If you live in an apartment and you can't charge, the list goes on and on and on. You're not dependent on a grid to drive your car. One more thing, hybrids, they reduce your emissions in stop and go traffic type situations where emissions are the greatest, so they have the biggest impact to emissions using the least amount of resources. So who ends up winning the Tesla-Toyota rivalry? I mean, I guess time will tell, but it's worth noting that Toyota over the last couple of years have been heavily criticized by EV activists for even suggesting that we don't put all of our eggs in the EV basket and rush to full-scale EV adoption. They went so far, the powers that be even tried to kick Akio Toyoda off the board of his own family's company because he didn't conform. He didn't play ball the way that they wanted to. That should concern you. Shouldn't we be listening to the wisest people in the room? Shouldn't we want the recommendations of the leaders of the automotive industry rather than want to silence them? See, Toyota has a history of smart, affordable, reliable cars that serve their customers well. Elon Musk has a history of making products that serve himself well. And I'm not saying that he's not brilliant, and I'm not trying to discount Tesla, but I am saying that he knows how to work a crowd. There's just not enough history yet on electric vehicles. We don't know where it's going to go or what problems are going to arise. And that's perhaps why Toyota takes a cautious, careful, wise approach. See, Tesla is a disruptor. Toyota is firmly rooted. Also, if this sort of thing matters to you, which it hopefully does, Elon Musk and Tesla's vision for the future is one of removing the driver. It's one of autonomy. Right now, Koji Sato and Akio Toyoda's vision for the future is one where they're putting the driving experience back in driving. And that's evident in the GR models, the TRD Pro models, and pretty much everything that they've been releasing over the last 2 years. Just reading the trends here, it seems like the car companies with the worst reputation for reliability are the first ones to want to jump ship and go full EV and never look back, right? That seems kind of transparent. It also seems kind of transparent to me that once all of this EV dust is settled, I think there is a lot more profit margin in an electric vehicle. And it gives the manufacturer a lot more control over your car even well after the sale. See, an internal combustion car, it's serviceable, it's maintainable. I think with EVs, you're going to see a shift from ownership and then long-term ownership where you can service your own vehicle to leasing and subscriptions and monthly payments and paywalls. Basically, EVs give a little bit too much leverage to the potential future greed of car makers, and I don't like that. These car manufacturers, they should be working in the best interest of their customers, but right now they're working in the best interest of their investment firms. If you want a low carbon footprint, if that's your thing, the answer is going to be where simplicity and efficiency meet. It's not going to be an overcomplication. Keep it simple, keep it affordable, keep it serviceable, and keep it durable. If sustainability is really what this is all about and it's not just the face of the lie, then longevity equals sustainability. EVs, we don't have enough history, like I said, but they're very likely to become obsolete. An electric vehicle is absolutely rooted in tech. Tech becomes quickly obsolete. Mechanical things, not so much, right? So if you're driving an EV to save the planet, but you're having to trade that thing in every couple of years because it's obsolete or it's bricked itself or you got in a minor fender bender and it costs $40,000 to fix, so they total it out, anything earth conscious that you think you did there is negated. Anyway, this rant was inspired off of an article that I did on S3 Magazine, s3mag.com. I just think it's interesting that Toyota took on so much criticism for the last couple of years. But now the stuff that they've been saying has kind of come into surface and come into truth. And a lot of the other legacy car manufacturers that made big extravagant claims about going full-scale EV, they're backtracking those claims now. And it's validating Toyota's wisdom all along.